Good morning. It is Jamie and Paul from Able, A Better Life Every Day. And hey, we don't want to have to change a tire on this Airstream. However, the reality is that we probably are going to have to. So today we look at our tires, we are going to change this tire and show you how we do it. So stay tuned, like and subscribe. See you soon.
So what we want to do is actually do a test run of changing the tire, make sure all of our equipment works. Do we have everything we need? And you'll see as we go through here any surprises we may have found. See you soon.
Hey, yeah, put this right here. All right, I'm gonna put the jack in front and line it up. Okay, now we're doing just like the other one. You want to go forward about, I don't know, I'll tell you, go slowly. Little bit, slow down. About another 2 inches, slow, and a little bit more. It's not quite off the ground. Is it supposed to be off?
Yes, the tire's supposed to be off.
Okay, and stop. Now,
Okay.
should I put a wedge underneath it?
Yes. So we've got the jack. You can see that on there. Great if anybody has any idea, we just used the part of our leveling jacks to keep that up and keep it stable. As you can see here, the wheel spins freely. What we would have done is turned those off. We would have taken the lug nuts off initially before we raised it up. But again, this is just a dry run. Make sure we have all the tools. And then you've got to go over and check your tools. So first thing you're going to need is a torque wrench. And for us, it's a 13/16 inch socket. So we've got the jack, the front wheel jacked off. You can see that it spins freely. And what you've got to do is make sure you have the right size lug nut. So this is 13/16 inch, which is a really weird size. And you also are going to need a narrow, needs to be a narrow wall socket. So first of all, as I tried out, I said, well, I've got a big truck. Unfortunately, the truck doesn't fit, and then it's 1 inch socket, not 13/16. So I've got a 13/16 inch socket right here. I put it on, it's great. And then I realized it's not a half inch drive. So I actually had to go order, right before we filmed this, and that's why we're doing a dry run, a 1/2 inch drive socket so that I could put it on my torque wrench. And the torque wrench is right here. For us, we set the torque wrench to 110 pounds because we have aluminum rims. And 100 pounds if you've got steel rims. So if you don't have a tire jack like that, what you can do is our truck comes with a bottle jack, and you stick the bottle jack right underneath here, and you can see where the jack sign is, and there's a little square or diamond plate. Put that jack right in the middle and jack it up. Now be careful, because you got to make sure that's a long way to go. Luckily our truck is high. So to get your spare tire down, you've got a cotter pin on the passenger side. And you want to drop that cotter pin out, which will allow the spare tire to drop down, and then you can roll it out, and you can see that it sits right here underneath the frame.
Hey, so it's been, let's see, I'm 56. It's been 40 years since I've been in shop class and actually changed a tire. So I'm just going to say the Airstream doesn't come with a tool set to change the tire. So Paul and I were thinking that, hey, we've got to figure this out. We're going through a practice dry run and finding a lot of stuff to do. So this has been great. Hope you're enjoying it.
Luckily, in case of emergency, we do have the tools to change our tire. Wouldn't be able to torque it, but we could get the torque close enough until we get to a gas station. You've got to have the long socket and the extension to be able to clear that wheel well.
And I just want to say that when we went to pick up our rig, it's a 2019. This isn't anything that they're going to tell you at the dealership. It's not something that you're going to read in your general manuals to get. So just by watching other YouTubers, it's like, this is a reality, it happens. So just make sure you know what you need to get for your rig.
That's right, and that's why a dry run is so important. So you're going to come in here, get all the lug nuts off. Once you get the lug nuts off, you will put on the new spare tire. You will tighten them down, but you won't be able to tighten it all the way down because the tire will spin. Show them the tire spinning. So as you go to tighten it up, it will spin. So what you're going to want to do is set it back down on the ground and finish tightening it up.
Yep.
Now that you got the wheel changed, you've got it sitting back on the ground. Now what you want to do is torque it up to the correct torque. And then what you're going to want to do is check your air pressure. You could also check the air pressure before you got the tire out, filled it up to the correct level, and then you're ready to go. So now that we've got this on, we're all ready to go and changing the tire.
Hey, Jamie here with Able, A Better Life Every Day. Choices, choices, choices. Just wanted to tell you a few of the favorites and take a minute. Leveler, Anderson, love this. It's gonna last us a long time. Easy peasy, no guessing, just ride her up.
Made in America.
Yes. Then we've got this one, which is your wheel chock. Goes under there, keeps her in place. And I prefer those more than these because then I have to kind of look and guess. Do I use one? Do I use two? Or do I use three? So for us, it's Anderson all the way. We use these, 4 of these, 2 of these. Have a great day.